So, good morning. This is Karen with Veronica's Coaching and Tarot. And today we're going to have our little daily reading. I'm going to use the Barbier Tarot today. And this is just the daily influence. This is all signs. It may or may not resonate. I'm just going to do current situation, present and future influences, what we don't see, challenge, what to kind of look for today or for the coming days, and advice and outcome. And I do personal readings, description or a link. I have a rough time sometimes. The link to my website is in the description. There we go. If I sing it, it'll be better. I'm also thinking about doing like tarot stories. So, yeah, I just like tarot cards. And I'm taking a creative writing class, and right now I'm working on poems, and I'm absolutely adoring it. But when I learned how to read tarot, or hone my tarot skills, doing more intuitive reading, one of the exercises my instructor had us do was pull a card every day and then journal the card, what we see, what we felt, what was the first color we saw. Looking at it more in a perspective of not what does this card mean, but how does it make you feel, and what do you see when you look at it, and the emotions that are brought out, all of those things. And then at the end of the week, we told the tarot story for our 7 cards that we pulled, and it was kind of fun, and fun because it helped us really just hone into our intuitive, what comes to mind first. How do these look together as you move forward through the week? How does it progress? All of those things, and it was really fun. And it's a great exercise if you're learning the tarot. It's great to pull a card every day, journal all of those things, and then at the end of the week, write a story about it, how the week went, and then just write it out using however you see the cards, and then see how it worked with your week, right? Anyway, so I may do something like that, but just creating stories maybe once a week, do a tarot story. Thought it was fun. Anyway, here we go. Sorry, but I thought that might be interesting. I'll title them Tarot Story or something, so they won't be a ton of them, but I think they'll be fun. And here we go. Let's do that. Well, 2 more times. What you hear is the rules you follow. Current situation is King of Cups. Present influence, 8 of Swords. Future influence, 5 of Swords. Oh boy, you're in your head about this heartfelt place. What you don't see is 5 of Wands. Challenge is 10 of Swords. Okay, this is going to be a hard reading, guys. What to watch for? Ace of Cups. Interesting. Okay, this is going to be interesting. So, advice is Queen of Wands, and outcome is Page of Pentacles, and the bottom of the deck is Lovers. Who would have thought this would be about love? But it is. So this is about a partnership or a romantic relationship. I do see that with the King of Cups and the Ace of Cups, what to watch for. I also see that with the emotions involved here. And it's not emotions as much as it's thoughts. So this is probably something that is not like, if you're in a relationship or have a relationship that's not really a relationship, one of those, one of those that's, it's not defined yet, but there's a connection of some kind, and it's someone that you really care about, and this is what this is about today. So your current situation is the King of Cups. Keep in mind this is not gender specific. So what I really feel like this is about someone. This is someone else that you're looking at and you're very fond of. And and if you look, he's kind of like, if I take all of these cards, so I put these next to each other. So this This is your situation, present influence, future influence, and he's facing away from all of these things. So I feel like this someone isn't really paying attention to what's happening with you and what's in your mind, because we've got two swords going on here. We've got, right? Yeah. We've got the Eight of Swords and the Five of Swords. So that means there is something going on in your head, but they don't realize it. They don't see it. This person means a lot to you. They do. But you're not seeing, they're not seeing what's happening with you, like in your mind, because it's in your mind. And that's what it is. So presently you feel very stuck, but you do you choose to have the blinders on or not? And in this deck, she's a little bit more assertive with that Eight of Swords, but it's really about when we're stuck, a lot of times it's just in our own mind. And that's why I'm saying, like, a lot of this feels like it's in your mind. And you can't get past this. And then the future influences the Five of Swords. So, you know, is this a battle? Like, is this something that you really want? Like, is this something that you do? What's going on here? Like, what is really going on here? Because these energies, sitting looking at that, or that Five of Cups, or the King of Cups, not even looking at you or looking at the situation, or are you not looking at it? Either or. But I feel like that's what it is. It's about being stuck, and I feel like it's a stuck thing. Like, it's not going anywhere, as far as you can tell, or as far as you want it to. Like, it's not moving forward. There's nothing happening here, and in the future you're gonna just come up with, do I walk away, do I fight, what do I do here? um these cards are not easy cards, because what you don't see is the Five of Wands. And that means that what you don't see is there's going to be a conflict. And I think this goes directly with this Five of Swords. So this is a future influence, and the Five of Swords is about, a battle. But it's a true battle. It's you could keep fighting, but if you fight, you win or lose, right? And how long are you going to fight for? And if you walk away, what do you get from that? It's kind of like a decision, but it's all about pursuing something completely and totally to the end, win or lose, or do I walk away and not, you know, and not pursue this? The What you don't see again is the Five of Wands, and this is something that's really battling with you. I mean, I think more than you know, or you might know, but it's something you don't see, and it's a battle. Like, but it's, in this respect, it's more of a conflict, like almost feeling like there's competition maybe happening here. Maybe you're not seeing the competition, but I do think it's more of a battle within yourself. This all feels like it's all within you, but there is someone involved here that doesn't see you battling this. They don't know that you're battling what you're battling inside your head. A lot of this is head. Again, it's not heart, because there's no cups in these hard parts, but it is a battle. And the challenge is the Ten of Swords. Do you let it go? And how do you let it go? Or what's ending? Is the relationship ending? And that's what the problem with the Five of Swords is that you need to walk away, but that's hard. And this is not an easy challenge. This is probably one of the hardest to me. Like, for me personally, the Ten of Swords is my hardest card. I hate this card. I look at this card and I just go, oh. And that's what this is saying, and I hate that. I do. Your challenge is letting it go, letting it die a natural death. It's obviously this person is not looking at you. This is gonna make me cry. I'm telling you, this is gonna make me cry. I'm already getting teary-eyed. but that's really what's happening, and you're stuck on it. And how do you let it go? How do you just let it be? The Ten of Swords in this deck too talks about, it's a little different, I believe. It always comes down to the battle between good and evil, theories and ideals debated high above the results of realities of daily life. Then the war comes down to earth and destroys life and leaves the theories unresolved. Perhaps it needn't always come down to this. So maybe that's what it is, not letting it go unresolved to the challenge. You know, maybe it needs to be resolved. And not necessarily resolved in this doesn't necessarily mean, right, it comes to the end, but do you just continue to fight the battle in your head? Or do you let it be known what the battle is? You know? I think that's kind of what it is here. This is a tough reading. I'm not going to lie. It's hard for me to read it. What to watch for is the Ace of Cups. So, you know, coming in, something new. Watch for the start of something new. Is it with this person? I don't know. I may pull a card here, but is this someone new? Or is this living for you? You know, she is, you know, it's a beautiful card. I love this card. And advice is Queen of Wands. So to me, in some respect, it means almost like find your own motivation from within. What's your real motivation? What is your true what's your true passion with this? What's the real motivation with this? What do you really want from it? She is all about, you know, being motivated and getting what she wants. And you can get what you want, probably. The way I look at it, I see that. But, you know, I think but it's being honest with yourself too. You know, she does. I mean, she's gonna bring passion into your life, and this is a great card for advice, but it's really about finding those areas within you, and then what to do with it from there on out. That's hard, but I think that's what that's saying. This is a tough one. The outcome is the Page of Pentacles, and I am going to read on that one too in the Barbier deck. So, you know, to me, that's about healing to some degree, but it's also sustained. It's learning lessons. The Page of Pentacles is someone that really digs into something. Let's see, the Pentacles are first. I believe in being prepared. I arranged to serve under the best trainers and teachers and save my wages in order to purchase the highest quality equipment in the land. I am young and inexperienced, and I do not intend to stay this way. You know, I feel like maybe that is, like, it's going to be, there is going to be a renewal here, that's for sure. I do feel like that, because the Page of Pentacles is young and learning and being prepared. So I feel like that's how it's going. You're going to be fine. It feels fine, but it feels a little wonky. And I'm going to just ask one card. Is this Ace of Cups a new person, or is it this King of Cups? Let's see if I can get the answer. The Nine of Wands, you will survive. I don't know if that's the answer. Or is that being alone and just you? Okay, I'm going to pull 3 cards on this ace. I've got the Star, the Knight of Swords, and the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, that tells me that there is healing coming in. So I feel like that's what it's about more than anything. The Knight of Swords could be a person, it could be this person coming in. But I feel like with the Star, Knight of Swords, and the Eight of Pentacles, to me, the Star and the Eight of Pentacles speak of healing and learning. And that's another thing with the Page being the outcome, is this Eight of Pentacles is also about learning, but so is the Page. They're both about, mastering skills. And, but that's what this Ace is about. I do believe that the Knight of Swords could be someone. Something comes in. But is it this person? Yeah, they could come back around because the Nine of Wands. And what are we letting go with the Ten of Swords? I don't want to lead you in the wrong direction either. I think to watch for a new place in your heart, whether it's a new person, whether it's this person, whether it's finding yourself, it doesn't really matter. Because what this is saying, no matter what, healing's on its way. And I would say watch for that. Like really watch for the healing, the hope, the lessons that you're learning with all of this. It seems like it's going to be important because I feel like the Page of Pentacles also, what they learn is very important because they keep it with them. It's not something that's, because the earth cards are, the Pentacles are very much about stability, right? All in all, it's your stability, it's your money, your job, your career, but your home. Where all of the other, I feel like all of the other cards are about some part of our emotion, whether it's the energy with the wands, or the love and romance and creativity with the cups, or the thoughts in our head and what we speak with the swords. So I do feel like this is hard, but I feel like this, I'm sorry I went long-winded, but these are hard. When I do hard ones, I don't like to just go, oh, this is hard. That's okay. I mean, it is okay. It is what it is. But, sometimes when they're hard, I like to get a little bit more information to help us prepare. I will say but whatever happens over on this side, it feels like things are going to get rectified. I feel like, too, that Ten of Swords is about that. It's about a resolution, not necessarily a bitter end, more a resolution. What that ending is, too, I don't know. But this is important because the Lovers is at the bottom of the deck. And then having the Star to clarify that Ace, it says a lot. So I hope this resonates, I guess. Sometimes I would like to say, no, I don't hope it resonates, but right now I do. So anyway, leave a comment, press the like button. I appreciate everyone and all of you. Thank you.